Hi guys. Hello everyone. Friday Night Live time. Sorry, I'm doing a couple of different things here all at the same time. So I have a few announcements, so I'm gonna wait for a few more people to join us. Hi Frank. Um and Hi Justin. That way nobody misses the announcements that I have. We've got a few different things happening right now, um, including my next steps for getting that initiative filed, and the let me see if I can move this a little bit. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Um, getting our members to the Gun Rights Coalition Lobby Day on January 18th. I have some information about our website that's being built. Um, and things like that. So, hello, everybody. Um, I hope you guys are all doing well tonight. I know I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty excited. Um, that's my computer you keep hearing. We're getting membership requests. And lots of them, apparently. So, that being said, all right, let's jump into these announcements, shall we? What do you guys want to hear first? Do you want to hear about the website or the next step that I have to take, or do you want to hear about what's going on as far as our signature campaign goes? What do you want to hear about first? Yes, Caleb, this is for 1639. Hi, Chris. I'm so glad you finally caught alive. That's awesome. All right, so announcement number one is we've been pretty much since the creation of this group. Hi, Kelly. My husband has been. Oh, next step. Okay. So my next step to be able to file the initiative and launch our statewide campaign in support of our initiative is I have to register with the PDC, the Public Disclosure Commission. As we know, initiative campaigns take a lot of work, they take a lot of time, and they take a lot of money. Well, that money, contributions and expenditures is monitored by the Public Disclosure Commission as per Washington state law. So any person, group, um, or political action committee, special interest group, etc., blah, 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 yada, has to register with the Public Disclosure Commission if they anticipate getting contributions and spending money towards this in support of or in opposition to an initiative. So I have to register there. So that's the first thing. I'm really excited about doing that because that means we get to put back up our donation link, and we can start taking donations for things like travel expenses, um, um, things like paper, printer ink, stickers, signs, flyers, signature petition sheets, because you're only allowed like 20 signatures a sheet. So we have to print off a lot of those, and those can get expensive after a while. So we'll be putting that back up tonight because I'm going to be registering with the PDC tonight also. So that's the next step for me. For you guys, the next step would be to pay attention, stay tuned, and if you feel so led or inclined, start putting contributions into the donation link that we post. We'll be posting that tonight, right after I register. And then those are the next steps. Yes, it is great news. Stay in touch. Those that have volunteered to collect signatures, stay in touch, please, because as soon as I have it filed, I cannot file it before January 5th, and then they have 7 days to go through it and make their recommendations for language changes and get it back to me with a certificate of review. And then after that, I have 15 days to review their recommendations. Hi, Daria. To review their recommendations. And once I review the recommendations, I can decide, yeah, I'm going to take the government's recommendations on this, or I can decide, no, I'm going to leave it the way I wanted it, right? You guys have all seen it. You know what it says. And I haven't heard any complaints about it, so I'm going to assume that everything's good with it. You guys are happy with it. If you haven't seen it yet, go into the Files tab. The Files tab up at the top of our group. Review it, look through it. If you have questions, feel free to private message me. It won't be filed until January 5th. But that's what's going on with that. We're going to launch a full-blown statewide campaign for our initiative. And then the next announcement that I have is, since I created this group, my husband has been working on a website. Initially, it was on Weebly, and we were extremely limited as to what we could and could not do there. And then our wonderful friends at the Liberty First Foundation generously offered to host us, give us a domain on their servers. So we have a website that doesn't have much, but it does have a forum. We got the forum up and going before anything else on the website because we felt that was important for people to be able to interact. Facebook has started going through and changing everybody's settings so that the particularly Second Amendment pages and groups, they only see highlights. They don't see every post anymore, and you have to go in and change your own settings back. And I've done it 3 times now for my own group. 3 times now, and I still have to go in every day and reset my settings back to seeing all posts, or I only see highlights, the ones that get the most comments, which is really lame. So to combat that, we have a forum up and running on the site, and I will be posting that link. It's being hosted by our friends at the Liberty First Foundation. Thank you so much, guys. We appreciate that so much. And then next big announcement is, I don't know what you guys know about doxing. I'd never heard of it until last month? November. Yes, last month. And so I've been looking into it, looking up, what it is, blah, blah, blah. And during the course of that, I found a site right here in the Pacific Northwest that is dedicated 100% to doxing people like us. So I wanted to let you guys know that as part of proactiveness and as part of a preemptive strike, I'm going to be going in. Hi, Wes. How are you doing tonight? I'm going to be going in and watching these pages that are doing the doxing. They dox Patriot Prayer, they dox individuals, they dox, and this page is 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 mind-boggling what they're doing. They're literally taking pictures of people's homes, people's cars, people's faces, and posting them. Right? It's an Antifa site, an Antifa page. So, doing a little bit of recon in there. And you know, those are the three big ones that I wanted to let you guys know. I haven't forgotten about our happy little AG, Mr. Ferguson. I'm taking my time on that because I really want to make sure what I have is fact-based and what I have is rock solid before I take any sort of action there. I will be posting later. Some of you saw the video of me asking Bob Ferguson about House Bill 5444 and its relationship with 1639. But the sound was really, really bad. The sound has been re-enhanced, and I'll be posting that video later on in our group, later on this evening in our group, for you guys to see so that you guys can really hear exactly what I say and exactly what he says. Because in that, there is absolutely no question the man is a snake. The man is a snake. I'm also monitoring his campaign fundraising on his own website, on his own campaign website, and his through the PDC's public records. As of right now, I keep hearing that he's going for governor. As of this moment, maybe 10 minutes ago, I was on the PDC site, and the only registration they have for him for candidacy in 2020 is Attorney General. There is no registration for governor as of right now. Now, also as of right now, he has nearly $1 million that he's raised since March of 2017 for his 2020 campaign as Attorney General. Doxing, Jenna, yeah, doxing is exposing the personal information of somebody whose political views oppose yours. Personal information like their home address, what they look like, their license plate, what their vehicle looks like, any businesses that they're involved with, and then encouraging others to go and terrorize them. That's doxing. But Mr. Ferguson has not registered to run for governor. That doesn't mean he won't. But what it does mean is that nearly $1 million that he has raised since March of 2017, he cannot use it towards his governor campaign. He has to give it all back. So I'm following his campaign fundraising very, very closely. There's a lot of shady crap he's doing in it, including using court cases that he's filed to garner sympathy and gain contributions. He's reaching out to the grassroots population, claiming, "Hi, haven't seen you for a while. How are you, Mr. Flood?" He is reaching out to the grassroots community, claiming that he takes no contributions from political action committees or special interest groups. That's the biggest thing that I found, is he's flat out making false statements about where his money comes from on his own website to appeal to people. Now, I went through some of those posts that he's done. He is using his actions against Tim Eyman to gain campaign contribution. I do know that feeling. I absolutely do. It is crazy. Doesn't even begin to cover it. He's using his litigations against Tim Eyman to beg people for contributions on his website. He's using his lawsuits against Trump to beg people for contributions on his website. He claims that he doesn't take money from political action committees. He claims that he does not take money from corporations and unions and all of that stuff. Well, in fact, if you go through on the PDC, and you guys can look all of this up, I'm not joshing you. You go onto the PDC website and you type his name in and look at his campaigns and all of his reports, his contribution reports. There are actually several PACs that contribute a huge amount of money to his campaign. And a few of them are out of state. At least one of them is in Maryland. One of them is a national union that also contributes very heavily to DAGA, the Democratic Attorneys General Association, I believe is what DAGA is short for. So yeah, he gets money from DAGA, which, by the way, he's a board member of. So all of this stuff I'm working on, I'm putting it all together into a provable, airtight case. All right, that's why I haven't made another video about it. That's not the focus of this video. Focus of this video is our initiative is finished. There's a lot of talk about 1068, his proposal for this session. Magazine ban, right? Okay, so hi Michael. 1068, we have recourse against it. All right, that's gonna be my next project. Unfortunately, it cannot be done in an initiative to the people. It has to be done in an initiative to the legislature. I still need signatures from the people, but it has to be done in a referenda to the legislature to amend or repeal the action if it passes. So that's going to be the next thing I'm working on. Also, I want to say this publicly, okay? I want to say it publicly to everybody. I want everybody to hear it. For anybody in our group that happens to be watching, that might have slipped through the vetting process, that might be part of an Antifa group, I just want you guys to know I'm watching you too. All right? So, now that that's out of the way, yeah, we might have some infiltrators. We might not. I have found a few questionable things, and I will be addressing those in the coming days. But I do want you guys all to know, I have gone and liked Bob Ferguson's page. I follow his website very closely. You will see me going and liking various other oppositional pages. I want you guys to know ahead of time, before I've done it, this is why I'm doing it, for the sake of recon, basically. I'm watching them so I know what they're doing. All right? They don't need to stay a step ahead of us no more, right? That's what I keep hearing, is that they're always a step ahead of us. They don't need to be, right? So it's a very short video, but that's what I have for tonight. Just a whole bunch of announcements, and I will keep you all posted as the time gets closer. I can't draft the petition until I have the final draft back from until I have until I file the final draft, because the petition, the signature sheets, has to have the initiative in the petition, and it has to be readable. I'm not quite sure how to do a 35-page readable petition for every 20 signature sheet. Okay, go ahead, Michael. But I will be working on figuring that out, because it can't be microscopic print. And the sheets have to be 11 by 17. 17 inches long, 11 inches wide. So my initiative is 35 pages. So I don't know. Maybe we'll chop it into little pieces and make a bunch of small initiatives. Maybe. But we'll figure that out. You're welcome, Lisa. Reading your comment right now. Oh. Title 18, Section 241. Oh. Very, very good. Michael, thank you so much for that. I will be looking at that tonight. Thank you so much. So Mr. Marshall just gave me some information. He posted it in the video chat, so you all can see it. Title 18, Section 241. Oppress or intimidate. There we go. There it is. All right, guys. So I'm going to be looking at that right now tonight, because there's definitely some oppression and intimidation going on where Tim Eyman is concerned. There's definitely that going on with that case. I can say that 100%. Anyway, so all right, guys. This is the last time I'm gonna say it, but that's what I have for you guys. Some big announcements. As soon as I finish this video, I will be posting the link to the website, and I'll be registering with the PDC. And the other big announcement, I'm going to be in Olympia from January 17th until February 4th, couple of weeks. I'm going to be up there. I'm going to go to the rally, and I'm going to be rubbing elbows in the Capitol building, and I'm going to be talking to some people, hoping to meet some Some of you people that live on the west side, I can't wait. I'm stoked. If I can swing it, I might take that trip early. Hi, Brian. Just for the sake of being there for as much of the session as possible so that I can go into committees and testify. These are all things that I'm doing. If any of you can swing it, there is a caravan leaving out of Spokane on January 17th. Jeff Van Brunt is the guy to contact about that. There are also at least 3 people in the Longview, Vancouver area that are looking at going. I do know that from here in the Tri-Cities, I know of 15 that are wanting to go to the rally. And I don't know how many people from the Olympia area or Thurston County are going to be there, but I have a feeling there's going to be huge. I know that an activist out of Idaho is thinking about going, providing the weather is safe for him to travel that far. So be watching. The event was posted to the Gun Rights Coalition page by Alan Acosta. This is 2A activists and supporters event. This is our time. All right. The legislative session will have started. I think it starts on the 7th. Doesn't it start on the 7th? I'll have to look at that. Sorry. But this is our opportunity. This is our chance. You guys go. If you don't go for no other reason other than to talk to our legislators, talk to them, talk to their staff, get your voice heard in person. What an opportunity. Amazing opportunity. I looked up Amtrak tickets from the Tri-Cities. Amtrak tickets round trip are $130. One way, it's $56. All right. Amtrak and Greyhound might be a viable option for those who don't have a car or don't have enough money to pay that much in gas, like me. January 18th, Gun Rights Coalition Lobby Day in Olympia, Capitol Building steps. I believe 9 a.m. All right. You've got plenty of time. Start planning to take time off of work if you have to. Be there. Be there. This is our chance. All right. And I will see you guys all on Monday for my next broadcast. Have a great night, and I'll see you all soon.